Now on TBS.
Oh, shoot. All right, we are live, ladies and gentlemen, with another episode of AEW Dynamite Live. So it's Wednesday night. You know what that means. I said it first before Excalibur. I'm going to move the camera over a little bit because I have a special guest with me today, Mr. Brody Lee himself, the Exalted One, and I got this little Halloween Christmas tree. This is too low. Volume's a little too low here. Look at me. Move over this. Oh, we're starting things off with MJF already, opening the show here. I'm trying to move over a little bit, Mr. Brody Lee. There you go. So you're a little bit more in camera view here. Tonight's a little bit, I thought we'd go a little bit different, besides the usual lighting. A little bit more boost here for MJF. That's good. I'm pretty sure he appreciates that. Are we in Jacksonville? Well, I'd assume that we're not in Jacksonville. This is definitely weird seeing MJF actually compete in a matchup. Alexa, volume up. There we go. Just to give you guys a little bit more volume. So we're starting things off hot. MJF and Wheeler Yuta, a young man's battle here. Wait. Did we hear William Regal say his thing?
With you, did I was an ODB, which is an ordinary decent villain. You'd never take anybody that steps in the ropes your fair game.
MJF shares. I can't read that full sign there.
Somebody like yourself, and that doesn't sit right with me. As much of a villain as I am.
I can't see what that sign said.
He doesn't care. He doesn't care what people think about him.
I love this. The fact that MJF is actually not getting a lot of chance here. That this is I think, is this Wheeler Yuta's hometown or was that last week? I can't really remember. I think we need to go a little bit higher with the volume here. I just want to make sure that I talk, that you can hear me talk, but also hear the commentators. Brings me back to the days of the freaking of Jacksonville, Florida. Oh no, my tree. My little pumpkin tree. You are going away with a bunch of hammering, sledgehammering MJF in the corner there. I'm excited to see that one. Darby Allin and Jay Lethal go head to head tonight, and I'm excited to see Brian Cage back, baby. Let's go. And then I'm very pumped to see the main event. At least what I think is the main event is Jericho and Guevara take on Bryan Danielson and Daniel Garcia. Wheeler Yuta going top rope already. I called it. It's the main event. Nice stance there from Yuta. He's just balancing up on the top rope there. That takes a lot of grace. And then keep this in mind, too, that MJF is out there alone. There's nobody from the firm there, at least not yet. But it's all MJF, no more Wardlow, no more Pinnacle out there. This is all Maxwell Jacob Friedman there. It's always a special occasion when you see MJF in the ring on a Dynamite. But I really appreciate how the fans are actually hating on MJF. I love it.
Because he's got to learn. He's got to get that knee streak out of him that we saw when he first joined the Blackpool Combat Club.
So we're now at 7:05. What happened? No, just go back to live.
That's what you need.
That's okay.
To show you exactly what is in your back pocket.
Regal, sometimes it looks like MJF is wrestling right out of the William Regal playbook, but at other times, like you said, he crosses lines.
MJF has Yuta had it in a chin lock there, but MJF kicked the back of the knee there to escape Wheeler Yuta's grasp there. Backbreaker. Nice control from MJF. Backbreaker led into a gut wrench suplex there from Max. Had the cover on Yuta. Yuta able to get out of there, though. I tell you, it's great to see MJF back, though. I mean, promos and all, but MJF, just seeing him back in the ring, man. Honestly, it feels like it's been forever since we've actually seen him in the ring. I mean, I guess it was. I don't really count, the casino ladder match that happened as MJF's return to in-ring action because he didn't really do anything. So it's kind of weird, but a good weird to see MJF back in the ring there. But we are in picture, so this is where I take over and do the commentary here. MJF with a big back body drop there. Wheeler Yuta gets taken down hard, and Max is just really taunting at Wheeler Yuta, just taking his time here and taunting at the fans, shoving them off at any given moment that he can here. Yuta's got to be able to get some control back because MJF is in pure domination mode here right now over on Wheeler Yuta. Not looking good for the youngest member of the Blackpool Combat Club right now. MJF is proving that he does not need any other assistance from the firm or from his old buddies of Wardlow or etc. out there. MJF is just taking control over Wheeler Yuta the entire way here in this matchup so far. Wheeler Yuta's had a few, small moments here in the matchup, but mostly it's been all MJF here. MJF has Yuta in the corner there, tosses him to the other side, and Yuta just not able to find any escape right now. He is still being dominated, so much to the point that MJF can still talk and taunt the crowd here. MJF really just taking his time like the devil that he is, and just throwing the knee right into the throat of Wheeler Yuta there. Of course, Max getting counted to the count of 5 there. Referee telling him that he's only got that count there. Yuta trying to fight back with a forearm now. MJF a little bit staggered here, seeing a little bit of stars. Wheeler Yuta started to find a comeback in there somewhere. He's been taking a lot of abuse in this matchup. Oh, but Max just pulls him down by the hair as Wheeler Yuta was starting to gain some momentum just a little bit there. And, of course, that's typical MJF there. Take whatever you can get to get ahead of the game in the matchup there. It's strategy that, is not, encouraged by the fans, but, man, does it get you ahead in the game there. Max has got Wheeler Yuta back in the corner yet again, and Max working over the arm of Wheeler Yuta. Definitely going to try to soften him up for salt of the earth, but we're back from commercial break, so we'll let the commentators do their job that they get paid for.
Just potentially open the door to get back into this match, Taz.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's what Yuta needed.
I didn't even see Yuta make that counter.
Get ready to talk about a little bit how
129 days since MJF's last match.
MJF, and he has looked to be in fine fickle out here.
Incredible condition. Inside roll up there by Wheeler Yuta. MJF able to break free.
Yeah, from a cardiovascular perspective and crispness in the ring.
Oh, solid kick there from Yuta.
Yes, got a really good German suplex.
Yes, he has. Wonderful. And he likes the series of German suplexes as well. MJF
on the step on the feet.
Nice movements there from Max. He was trying to step on the toes there of Wheeler Yuta, but Yuta was just backing away. Deep German suplex. And as they were saying, Wheeler Yuta likes to keep the waist control. He never nails just one. Yuta with a second. Still using the waist control is Wheeler Yuta right now. And the trifecta from Yuta did not get the full bridge that Wheeler Yuta likes. That clearly shows that Wheeler Yuta is feeling some of the damage throughout the matchup here, but he still has the waist control locked of MJF right now. Wheeler Yuta nails the fourth German suplex, but cannot go for the cover, but he opts not to go for the bridge anyways. Kips up. Max is in a bad way. Wheeler Yuta's going to go top rope, but Max is far away from the distance. Yuta likes to use that body splash to go for the cover there. It's one of his signature maneuvers, but Max rolls to the corner there. Smart strategy. Oh! Running into the elbow there. Oh, Max, the diving foot stomps right onto the arm there. That's one of MJF's signature maneuvers that really sets up for the salt of the earth there. Max trying to wrestle down Wheeler Yuta for that Fujiwara armbar there. Yuta again trying for another German suplex, but MJF going right after the arm yet again. Oh! Oh, Yuta. Oh! Powerbomb backbreaker. Wheeler Yuta was trying to go for a Hurricanrana. MJF caught him in midair and nailed him straight down with a backbreaker, but from a powerbomb position. Oh, and that was the lower part of the back too. That looked like it absolutely sucked. Like sucked like it hurt. Not like sucked like it sucked.
When you have an opening, you must try and pin your opponent.
Wow. Let me turn the volume up just a little bit more. Uh-oh. MJF now slapping in the face of Wheeler Yuta. That's never encouraged because Yuta don't take no shit from nobody. The youngest member of the Blackpool Combat Club. Oh, wait a second. MJF. Yuta was starting to build up just a little bit of momentum, and of course, MJF went straight for the eye poke there. But Wheeler Yuta's not slowing down. Nails the Enziguri at MJF. Wheeler Yuta trying to get back in this matchup somehow, some way. But he's been taking so much abuse here. Now I look like the devil, MJF. I had a red face. Oh, whoa, sunset flip. Great cover there. Wait, Yuta turns it around. Oh, combination of pins there, just trading pins back and forth here. Bryce Remsburg really getting his workout here today. This is just the exciting part to see who, if one of these men are going to pull off the quick victory here. Yuta, little close, always. So much pins back and forth. Oh, MJF. Tombstone. No, Yuta turns it around. Tombstone on MJF. Oh, MJF managed to put it back around. Tombstone. No, Wheeler Yuta. Oh, MJF. These guys just going back and forth, trade the pins, and MJF had the legs crossed there. This is what you love to see. You love to see just two young men who are the future of this company just battling it out here. That's what you want to see a lot here in AEW. You want to see some of the young men going out there just proving what they've got to show everyone around the world that it doesn't have to be just, WWE guys, Chris Jericho and John Moxley, etc. It's guys who, are the future of this company that will absolutely take it to the next level. MJF is those guys, and Wheeler Yuta is also someone that can definitely help take this company to the future where it needs to be. Referee at a count of 7 here. Bryce Remsburg taking a little bit of time here. He doesn't want to see this match end in a count out, but he's got to do the job. MJF up first. There we go. We made it to the count of 9 here. Can't wait for it's National Scissor Day. Scissor me, someone in there. We'll get to see Roosh and Hangman in competition. Wait a second. MJF in position. Wheeler Yuta looking for something big. Not sure what. Oh, it looks like MJF. I thought it looked like he almost uppercut the rope there. That stopped Wheeler Yuta at the pass.
clearing out the cobwebs still. He bought himself some precious time there.
Wheeler Yuta up on the top rope. MJF.
Wait,
What's he doing?
Maybe go for some sort of a stunner or no?
Oh no, MJF looking for the mid rope. Mid rope tombstone. Oh, Yuta utilizing his legs there to kind of clap in the ears there. Nice move there from Wheeler Yuta. And hey, if MJF's going to play dirty, Wheeler Yuta's not afraid to throw it right back in his face there. What the hell is Wheeler Yuta going to do from here? He's in a position that I couldn't even really tell you what he's going to do here. Oh, Hurricane Rana! Oh, and MJF Payne shooting so much through the back there. MJF having to roll to the outside of the floor. Tope Suicida. That barricade, the steel guardrail just shot right into some of the fans' knees, I'll bet, because that just shifted. Woo! You can hear the fans. You can hear the fans going crazy for Wheeler Yuta. And MJF, once again, Wheeler Yuta was looking to take to the skies. Wait a minute. What a splash from Yuta, making the distance. Wow. I was like, yeah, that was about like halfway across the ring. Wheeler Yuta went for a body splash onto MJF. What distance there from Wheeler Yuta. Wow. Yes, it is awesome. I mean, like, we're only like, about 15 minutes into the matchup here. Yes, it's 7:17 from my time here, but it is, the match is a bit, the entrance is like 2 minutes maybe. Looking for the seatbelt. Oh no, MJF. Oh, just torturing the arm after all the abuse that Wheeler Yuta has taken on the arm. MJF utilizing salt to the earth there. And unfortunately, there's nowhere for Wheeler Yuta to go. It's hard to crawl to make it to the ropes right now. He's trying his best. Oh, but wait a sec. Wheeler Yuta, his body's not that long, but he's going to try to make the stretch as much as he can. And MJF, great movement there. Oh, wait a minute. That's a different type of way. The Fujiwara armbar there. MJF kind of went into like a backslide and forced even more pressure on the arm there with the Fujiwara armbar. Wow. That was good there. So you got to hope that John Moxley and Hangman Adam Page were keeping a close eye on that matchup there. Because MJF has been watching those guys for weeks now. And wait a sec. Wheeler Yuta up to his feet now. What's he going to do? Are you shitting me? Wheeler Yuta is looking for a handshake over on MJF. The man fucking cheated multiple times in the matchup here with you. You have to shake my hand now, he says.
This is the MJF and Wheeler Yuta have more than 7 years of history with one another.
MJF's going to shake his hand. He's going to give that man respect after a battle. MJF, good for you, Max. Good for you.
Oh! What is it? Lee Moriarty!
Yeah.
I didn't tell you to do that! I didn't tell you to do that! What the hell is that? I didn't tell you to do that! MJF upset with Lee Moriarty of the firm. And Stokely Hathaway handing the Dynamite time and ring to MJF.
Well, they're in the firm. They're in cahoots. That's part of an extension of MJF.
But MJF, he seems conflicted about this.
Regal's better go deal with whatever he's got to deal with here. He was about to get lit up. Regal left the announce position here.
I'm sorry that I'm not really talking here. I'm just really confused as to what's going on here. Like Lee Moriarty came out and attacked Wheeler Yuta from behind, and MJF's like, I didn't tell you to do that.
best beware.
And then
MJF, even though
Stokely Hathaway put the ring in MJF's hand.
prime here. Well, and also MJF has the firm on retainer as well. Who knows where the rest of the members are lurking?
Fans chanting, "You fucked up," because Regal stood up and he's got the brass knucks in his hand here. But Wheeler Yuta was looking for a handshake, and then MJF. I'm very confused about what MJF is. Like, I know he's a heel, but he's kind of like doing like that was weird there. Maybe that's the point that kind of helps draw me in a little bit more.
Let me explain who we are. Sammy Guevara. Look out.
This trio making their Dynamite debut. The Raptors are shaking with the arrival of Bryan Danielson.
What a night that was. Adam Cole and Bryan Danielson.
Somebody like Wheeler Yuta
Jesus.
under our wings. What if we took somebody like Daniel Garcia away from 2.0?
They don't appreciate me, but these men do. Ladies and gentlemen, this is anarchy in the arena. Bryan Danielson, I took him out and out of the arena. I did that. We don't know when he's coming back.
Some say he's the best pure wrestler in the world.
Whose side?
That matchup was so great. Garcia and Danielson the first time around.
I would think Danielson would be the better choice.
That shocked the hell out of me when Daniel Garcia made Bryan Danielson pass out there. That was awesome. I mean, it was incredible. I'm very curious to see what's going to happen here in our main event here tonight. Predictions. Is Daniel Garcia actually with Bryan Danielson? Or is a swerve coming? Oh, I need it on my face.
Tonight's main event, it will be Chris Jericho, Sammy Guevara against a team of Daniel Garcia and Bryan Danielson.
Garcia, after everything we have been through together, you want to spit in our face and team with Bryan Danielson. No problem. But you take a gift that this man gave you, that hat, and you want to throw it on the ground. I like this hat.
I like this hat.
We walked into this door together. Garcia, we love you. You're our family. But it seems like you lost your way.
You know, Danny, you're like a petulant child that sticks your finger in the light socket even though you've been told not to. It's okay. It's that rebelliousness that brought you in the JAS. But don't forget, every trick, every tip you know, we taught you. We taught you how to be a great sports entertainer.
You're talking about systematic cheating, right?
Well, you say tomato, I say tomato, Shivani. Lessons will be taught. Lessons will be learned. Garcia, I just hope you make the right decision, buddy.
And if you don't, we're going to end you.
Speaking of ending, Bryan Danielson, tonight's going to be a taste of what you're going to get next week in Toronto. I'm going to desecrate the legacy of Ring of Honor. I'm going to leave Toronto as the Ring of Jericho champion and still be the Ocho.
Wait,
Go back to the ring.
are we getting Jericho and Danielson next week for the championship? Is the swerve coming that night? Because you would they'd want Jericho to leave in his home country of as champion. But I was very excited to hear about this one. Jay Lethal and Darby Allin. I don't think Sting's going to be out there with Darby Allin because if Jay Lethal doesn't have backup, nor should Darby Allin. But I'm very excited to see this one. Darby and Jay Lethal. I said this before with on Ross's Kicking with Ross's YouTube channel. Shout out to him. I love watching some of his reaction videos. Great man. But the reaction that Darby Allin still gets, this man is unique. This man is someone special who, no matter what he does, the fans always love him. And I said that Darby Allin is, someone who is also another person who could definitely lead this company to greatness. He's like, we throw the word enigma around for Jeff Hardy, and they said this before about Darby Allin too, that he's an enigma, but he's someone strange but amazing and fun. So, but Ross was reacting to. I'm going to talk a little bit here, so I'm going to turn the commentary down just a little bit. But Ross was reacting to Adams, how Adam would book MJF, the year of MJF, and I think Ross put something in the comment section down below of who do you think should beat MJF for the world title when he wins it. And I said that Darby Allin should beat MJF for the World Heavyweight Champion because this man could do it. He's got the crowd behind him every single time, pretty much. He gets great reactions, and he's someone that the fans would easily pull towards. And that he also has people on the outside world who would probably, he would draw interest from. Don't forget that Darby Allin, he's not just, a wrestler, but he also does like the extreme sports like skateboarding and stuff like that. So that he'd be taking that World Heavyweight Championship with him to places like that. Because I feel like that Darby would not take that thing for granted. That he would take that everywhere he goes, the World Heavyweight Championship. So Darby is just someone who the fans just love each and every place he goes to. Such a great baby face, and it's amazing that the man has never gotten injured with AEW. I don't think he's ever been injured once in AEW. Maybe he picked up a bump or a bruise, but I mean, come on, you're a pro wrestler. You always get that. So, but it's just amazing how durable Darby Allin is here. So I'm very excited to see how these guys here, Jay Lethal and Darby Allin, play out. I'm going to stop talking for a little bit. Let's let the commentators, get back to letting them do their job.
Darby now extending the hand.
There's a lot of handshakes here tonight. MJF and Wheeler, we're going for handshakes, and now Darby wants to shake the hand of Jay Lethal. Well, of course, Jay Lethal's not going to accept that. Exactly. Oh, a little bit of a close call there. Jay Lethal. Yeah, Jay Lethal did a monkey flip, and Darby tried landing on his feet there. He did, but his momentum almost carried him into bumping into the referee there, and Jay Lethal took advantage, drop kick in the leg there of Darby. And that's a smart strategy of Jay Lethal. Attack the legs there right now, because if Jay Lethal attacks the legs there, it'll make it a lot harder for Darby Allin to be able to fly. Darby loves to, utilizes his speed, and he utilizes the coffin drop for himself. Oh, no. Jay Lethal was trying to send Darby into the corner there, and oh, wait a sec. Darby may have just sinkered Jay Lethal in. Jay Lethal was trying to send Darby into the corner, and Darby just fell to the floor there. Jay Lethal was trying to go onto the attack anyways, but Darby kicked the leg of Jay Lethal and now has him in a guillotine chokehold there. But Jay Lethal, the stronger of the two, but oh, Darby with a reverse DDT. Yeah, but Darby just threw everything that he had behind that. His legs still giving him some trouble there. Picture time, so here we go. I get to take over again. Isn't that fun? Although pretty much I do take over anyways, because I feel that if you're going to watch me, that you should be I should be trying to keep you guys entertained by talking a little bit, because otherwise if I'm not talking, you guys will just be watching the show yourself. So I appreciate anyone that comes over here that wants to hang out and put comments in the section, but that's fine. I got off topic there. I'm so sorry. Let's just do the commentary. Jay Lethal again targeting the legs of Darby Allin right there, nailing the elbows there. Jay Lethal just again more elbows down on the leg there, and again that's a smart strategy there, because Darby Allin really utilizes his speed there and his athleticism, and if Darby can't utilize his legs there, what's he got to use to fly? Nothing. But we know Darby Allin is able to push through the pain so often in matches here. Jay Lethal with the first cover of the matchup, I believe there. 2.5 there. And what is... Oh, that was a weird Starburst commercial there. They had their face painted yellow. I thought that was going to turn into a McDonald's commercial. You don't see Ronald McDonald anymore on the McDonald's commercials. Is that I thought the fans were like creeped out by Ronald McDonald or something. I don't know. Big time Larry there from Jay Lethal there, knocking down Darby Allin. And again, Jay Lethal returns back to the leg there. And he's just able to stay in full control over Darby Allin here. Right now, Jay Lethal he had Darby's foot against the rope there, but Jay Lethal elbow onto the leg, and he's just stretching it out as Darby Allin was trying to nail a sleeper hold there, but can't hold on to the pressure there as Jay Lethal cranked on the pressure of the leg there some more, and unfortunately the picture-in-picture is gone, and we have just a regular commercial here. So do I have to do commentary about a Visa card here? Are you allowed to bring that dog into the store? That is not a service dog. He does not say service on it. Now I don't know. I don't really have anything to say about this commercial here. Oh, man. So, I guess we can talk about this, though. I don't know. I hope that this lighting is okay for you guys. Like, I figured I'd try something new here with this lighting here. Just want to try something different, here today. If you don't like it, you can leave a comment section that you say you want to see my full, shiny, pasty white skin. You can say that if you want to. Yeah. Wait a sec. Oh, holy cow there. During the commercial break, Darby was trying to go for a springboard off the middle rope there. Jay Lethal caught him with a chop block, and Darby just fell backwards there. Let's go ahead and raise the volume. Oh, Jesus. Jay Lethal just so aggressive in the matchup here, just breaking down Darby Allin's leg piece by piece. And Darby Allin, again, he's someone that fans can love so much because who doesn't love an underdog here? And Darby Allin is pretty much always an underdog in every single match that he wrestles. Like, you never fully count him out because you know that he can take as much punishment and then just pull away with the victory so quickly, with the Last Supper or the Coffin Drop from out of nowhere. Darby Allin can pull a victory out of nowhere sometimes. And that's what makes him just so amazing. Darby Allin is just the amount of pain that he can take, and just it makes you want to keep rooting for him to get back in the matchup like he's trying to do over Jay Lethal right now. Holy cow! Jay Lethal just nailed the dragon screw off the top rope there and nails the figure 4 on Darby Allin, center of the ring there. I don't think we've ever seen Darby Allin tap out, nor do I want to see that. I don't even want to see Darby Allin pass out. This man is a shark that endures the pain. I don't know what that means, but I just said it. Oh, man, with a figure 4 leg lock just locked in so deep there. Darby Allin, a smart move from Jay Lethal, just pushing his body away from the bottom rope there. Darby trying to do whatever he can to move towards the bottom rope there or to turn around the pressure. And he manages to get to the bottom rope there. Jay Lethal a little bit frustrated that he could not put away Darby Allin there, but the pain again is just gotta be excruciating for Darby Allin right now. Wait, Darby! Oh no, lethal injection! Darby just ducked the lethal injection. Darby somehow able to pulls off the code red. 2 3/4 there. There was something I was gonna say that happened with Darby. Yeah, Darby was looking for that. Stun dog millionaire. That's not what he calls it. To Orange Cassidy calls it, but you kind of know what I'm talking about at that point. and Jay Lethal just threw him off, and Darby landed straight down on his leg there. Wait a second. How's it going, Brian? Brian Orton, Multi-Gaming. How's it going, bud? Oh, I see that you just subscribed. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate that. And wait a sec. Jay Lethal does not want Satnam Singh or I forget this guy's name. The other both guy. Sanjay Dutt. I think that's what his name is. Did not want them there at ringside, but they came out. Darby Allin roll through. Whoa. Jesus. Oh, multiple roll throughs here. I can't keep up with this. Jesus. Oh my. Oh, so Darby, the Last Supper. He's got it locked in. What did that sound like I called my Echo for? How did Last Supper sound like, the A name? I am so excited for that game. I cannot wait to play it. I am very excited to be able to get that game and then be able to live stream that so often. I'm very excited to play the story mode there. I'm very excited to be able to play Kenny Omega versus CM Punk. That will probably be the first match I'll play. Or maybe I'll put CM Punk and Adam Cole together. I don't know. But Darby Allin. Oh, well, there's things that are changing here. Darby Allin, like Wheeler Yuta. Like Wheeler Yuta was looking for a handshake from MJF earlier. Now Darby Allin wants a handshake from Jay Lethal here. Lethal shook the hand of Darby Allin. This wasn't a Ring of Honor match, but he gave Darby the code of honor there. Picture that, Darby Allin in Ring of Honor as well too. I mean, that would be pretty fun to see some Darby Allin Ring of Honor matches. But the first match that I'll play, I feel like that is probably going to be Punk versus Kenny Omega. I don't like Prince Nana being there. It was very confusing for me when that happened. I was like, why did we get rid of Tully Blanchard? I thought that something great could have happened, and then all of a sudden, this guy Prince just came out and was like, I bought it. It's no biggie. I bought it. It's like, this is a biggie. But I'm very happy to see Brian Cage back. Brian Cage is someone that should be more utilized here in AEW, and I'm glad that Tony Khan kept him around for another year, because I hope that when a Ring of Honor comes around, Brian Cage will be someone big for that company, and he can be big for AEW. Come on, Tony. I wonder if Brian Cage will be in AEW Fight Forever. I kind of doubt that one though, because I think there's death match between Punk and Moxley. Yeah, that would be a great one. Oh, Brian fucking Cage. And you hear the fans a little bit. They're kind of going a little bit crazy for Brian Cage. They've missed the machine. I can't wait to play the barbed wire death match. Who that will be against, I don't really know who I would do the barbed wire death match against. But I'm very excited for this one. Beefy boys in the ring, Brian Cage and Wardlow. I want to see Brian Cage powerbomb Wardlow. Adam Cole for being a bad boyfriend. I don't know. They've managed to stay in a relationship for about 2 or 3 years now, or maybe more. You know, the thing that makes him a bad boyfriend, he's not proposed yet. But I'm very happy that Wardlow has his old theme song back. I like that one more than his new one, I guess you would call it. I'm very happy that we got This Is War by Mikey Ruckus. Yeah. I heard that Cody Rhodes is supposed to be in the game. I did hear that Cody Rhodes is supposed to be in the game. That was by Smack Talk, so that there was a picture of Cody Rhodes in the background when they were showing some of the pictures of the mini games. So I did hear that Cody Rhodes would still be in the game. That could change, of course, still, but I think that Cody will still be able to make the game. So, because AEW Fight Forever has been in the works for quite some time now. But here we go. TNT Championship matchup on the line. Brian Cage, Wardlow, big boys in the ring. Who doesn't love a big, beefy boy match? Especially when these guys are so athletic. You never know what to expect. The Machine, Brian Cage, making the most of this opportunity. Cody Rhodes versus CM Punk confirmed. All right. I watched that. Brian Cage and Wardlow trapped in the ring. And oh, here we go. This is what I want to see. I want to see these guys extend power between each other. Wardlow now, this is exactly what Wardlow needed. He doesn't need those small fries in the ring. He needs a big boy to do battle with him in there to get the fans, looking back at Wardlow. And then next week, we need FTR back. I love this. I don't know why. You would think that sometimes a big boy matchup can get pretty boring, but with these guys, they're nothing but boring. They're going to just throw sledgehammers is the word that I was looking for, and they're going to utilize everything they can in their power, especially Brian Cage. But Wardlow showing off his athleticism there before Brian Cage can. The Hurricanrana there from Wardlow. Brian Cage now with a little bit of a tilt-a-whirl there. Wait a sec, Brian Cage, is he? Machine 1-9. That's what I'm going to call it. Wardlow caught him there into a fall away. Into like a kind of a world's strongest slam. That's about what I can think of. Oh, come on. Don't tell me we're gonna go for the power bombs right now. Brian Cage has just gotten started. Don't end this yet. Give me a picture-in-picture break here. Don't do Brian Cage like that. Come on, Brian, fight out. Come on, Brian. Yes. Oh, nice Alabama spine buster there from Brian Cage. There we go. All right, picture-in-picture. Who better than Brian Cage? I'm a mark for him. Just because he impresses me, Brian Cage, for a guy his size. I've seen some of the moves that he's been able to do there. He impresses me. But Brian Cage has Wardlow in a seated position in the corner now. Brian Cage with a running start. Oh, almost like a pump kick there into the seated position now. Brian Cage go for the power bomb. I don't think they would do that, but I'd love to see it. I'd love to see Brian Cage with a power bomb on Wardlow. Brian Cage now manhandling Wardlow, doing a couple of curls there with Wardlow's body. The only other man who's been able to manhandle Wardlow a little bit was W. Morrissey there. That was like months ago now, but Brian Cage taking full control over Wardlow in the picture-in-picture. Oh, spoke too soon. Wardlow coming back with a couple of gut punches there, but Brian Cage with a pump kick there, dropping the Ward Machine down. And still we see Luchasaurus in action with Christian Cage as well, making his return. And that can only mean the Jungle Boy will want a piece of both of them. But that's later. Brian Cage now, the nice scoop slam there. Wait. Oh, nice leg drop there from Brian Cage. Just a count of one there from Wardlow, or for Brian Cage there. Brian now has Wardlow in a chin lock there to make sure to keep the big man down so that he cannot build any momentum towards his direction at all there. I really don't know what else to commentate about a chin lock. Sorry. But Wardlow gets back to his feet now with a couple of punches to the stomach there, but every single time right now that Wardlow's trying to make a comeback, Brian Cage is right there at the pass to stop him. Brian Cage sends Wardlow, or he was going to send him into the corner there, but Brian Cage Rolls through Schoolboy with almost like a shining wizard there. I think that may have been, not sure what to call that, a rocket kick maybe. Need a little bit of drink, sorry. Brian Cage picking Wardlow to his feet, but Wardlow again going right to the ribs there. What the hell is this? Commercial about Action Clause. I'm sorry. I'm a little distracted. Violent Night. I think I'd want to go see that one. That would be a little bit interesting there. Santa Claus as a action star. Interesting. We got Battle of the Belts on this Friday? Woof.
Third anniversary edition of AEW Dynamite here.
Oh, nice rising knee strike there from Brian Cage.
Brian Cage looking to unseat Wardlow as the TNT champion.
Cage is unbeaten since he made his return to Ring of Honor, so can he keep that going here against Wardlow?
What the Wardlow with a whisper of the wind there. And some people will be like, oh, why you just stand there? But just enjoy the spot that Wardlow just did that. That was pretty damn cool to see a big man of his size do that. We've seen Wardlow nail the senton, but now we've seen him do the corkscrew senton. Or whisper in the wind, whatever you want to call it. Wardlow looking for a couple of Germans, and now a Northern Lights suplex there. Brian Cage, who was manhandling Wardlow earlier, now Wardlow in the manhandling position over on Brian Cage. And now Wardlow, we were talking about senton. Wardlow's going to the top, thinking about a senton. Oh, Gamaguri there from Brian Cage. And now Cage taking Wardlow for a ride into the ring the hard way with a suplex there. Wardlow got out of two there. I'm glad that they're giving Brian Cage time here because this man deserves it. Brian Cage is again always like Brian Cage for drill claw. I thought he was in a powerbomb position. I don't want to see Wardlow lose the TNT champion because I feel like that he still has so much left to do in this company. Or not in this company, but with the TNT title. Wardlow has so much left to do that he can with that title. But I wouldn't mind if Brian Cage won it either. But Wardlow picking up Brian Cage now. Oh, looking for that lariat. Pull back lariat. Brian Cage with the F10. Or the Cyclone. That one's the Cyclone. Or F5. Whatever you want to call it. The F10 is like a little bit more of a spin before that you drop your opponent. I've learned that from watching Excalibur called some of the matches here. I'm very happy, though, here because I think of it like this. If Tony Khan didn't care about Brian Cage, I feel like he wouldn't give Brian Cage this much time in the match. But, you know, the fact that he's letting Brian Cage get this momentum over on Wardlow, I think that shows that he still has so much that he has plans for Brian Cage. I'd like to think so. But I'm also an optimist, so. But Wardlow dropping Brian Cage with a powerbomb, and the straps are coming down, and the powerbomb of destruction is arriving. They call it the powerbomb symphony, but the powerbomb destruction sounds so much cooler. Wardlow managed to nail the powerbombs on W. Morrissey. He nails the first powerbomb on Brian Cage. I don't like when Wardlow, though, just like kind of just taunts around there. Like, I feel like that it just takes too much time, and I'd love to see. I hate the fact that his opponents have to just lay flat on their back there. What if Brian Cage fights out? What if Brian Cage fights out? No, because again, I just really hate how his opponents just have to lay there and just be like, all right, I'm waiting for the next one. Wardlow letting the fans just chant one more time. He's enjoying the song, enjoying the symphony. 3 powerbomb for the 3 years of AEW Dynamite, right? Oh, wait a sec. And now we're going through the combination. Wardlow nonstop there on Brian Cage. Pin me, Wardlow. That's one of the t-shirts. I thought that was a fun match. It did not disappoint my expectations. It's exactly what I wanted of the matchup. I wanted Brian Cage to get time in the match, and he got that. And Wardlow is still the champion. And wait a minute. Oh, Prince Nana's group going after Wardlow right now. FTR. FTR. Oh, no, it's Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe. Yeah, the television champion hammered away on everyone here right now. FTR. We don't have to wait for next week. Bring out the ROH Tag Team Champions. Come on. Come on. Or it's a new signing. I'm just kidding. Come on! Yeah! They said Tony Khan, book his brother, and Tony says, all right, get your asses back to work, you sons of bitches. And wait a second. Oh, the embassy. Okay. There we go. Again, FTR said, Booker's brother, we want back. And Tony Khan said, get your asses back here to work. I smell it. You know what this could be? This is going to be really great. Battle of the Belts is coming up. FTR and Samoa Joe put their titles on the line against, the embassy in a winner-take-all match. Or even Wardlow can put his title on line again. 4-on-4 winner-take-all matchup. That's like an all-star group there. Wardlow, Joe, and FTR. Joe cleans up real good. Trios matchup. 6-woman tag match. Tony Storm. I still have to learn that other woman's match. That other woman's name. Nightingale or and who else is in the matchup? I forget. Damn it. Sorry. I know it's Serena Deeb, Penelope Ford, and I almost said Marina Shafir. Jamie Hayter. I forget who else is on Tony Storm's group. Athena. I think it's Athena in the matchup. Whew. Need a water break. And we're only in almost the first hour of the show here. This is a fun 3-year anniversary here. Leave a comment down below. What is your favorite AEW moment on Dynamite? What's your favorite AEW Dynamite moment? Honestly, I don't know if this is my favorite, but this is one of my favorites, was definitely Mr. Brody Lee when he beat Cody Rhodes in such a decisive victory there for the TNT champion. That's one of my favorite moments that we saw on AEW Dynamite. And the creation of the Inner Circle, that was one of my favorites. Just when you think about it, there's probably so many great AEW Dynamite moments that you just when there's like it's 3 years, and that's still kind of young, when you think about it. There's so many great moments, great matches. One of them I could think of is Rhodes and Guevara for the TNT Championship in that ladder match. That was great. Oh, the creation of the Pinnacle. That was a pretty cool moment there of MJF. MJF's pipe bomb. You can never forget that one. So, yeah, feel free to leave a comment down below what some of your favorite AEW Dynamite moments are in celebration of the 3-year anniversary. No pay-per-views are allowed. This is Dynamite, so don't say anything about Adam Cole or Bryan Danielson. And unfortunately, you can't say CM Punk's return either because that was a Rampage. Don't forget that one. We have women's action next, and then a lot of hands, So I'm curious to see what MJF is gonna do here tonight because again, that was kind of weird there. How MJF was like, a little bit upset at the fact that Lee Moriarty, at the fact that he knocked out Wheeler Yuta there. So it's confusing for me. What is MJF? Is he a heel? He is a heel, but sometimes he's also playing the role of babyface. But at the same time, maybe MJ, I feel like MJF was also someone who could probably just be swerving the fans, oh, you thought I didn't want Wheeler Yuta beaten up? He deserved what he got after last week. Blah blah blah.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, as the face of the AEW Women's Division, but most importantly as a role model, I feel morally obligated to answer the question that everybody's been asking. And the answer is no. Saraya will not be wrestling in AEW. The doctors have not medically cleared her to compete. So let's ship her off in some bubble wrap and send her on her way. But I guess that officially makes it my house now, right? Yours truly, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD.
So that...
Not sure who those doctors are, but coming up.
Not sure who those doctors are, says Excalibur. So, but that is something interesting, and the fact that they actually just acknowledged it on TV of that that Saraya has not been cleared for action. Now, I don't want to work myself into a shoot, brother, at the fact that, what if she has been cleared, because I don't want to get ahead of myself, but the fact that they acknowledged it on TV is a little bit interesting there for me, as that that wasn't necessary to do, but yet they did that anyways. So I definitely think that that they're definitely trying to work for that. That's definitely what they want. They want Saraya to have her first match back in AEW. Can you imagine the news articles, the headlines that would be given for Saraya, her first match back from retirement? I don't want to get ahead of myself. I'm just saying, can you imagine the headlines that would be on Twitter? Oh, of course, people would be like, oh, how dare this company put this woman's health in jeopardy? And it's just I don't think they're going to clear her if she's not ready. So it's just cool the jets if, when that day happens. You watch, they'll all say that this company is the worst. How could they put that woman in this danger? But let's not focus on that. We all know what Twitter is like at times. But here we go. Saraya out there. I'm assuming that Saraya is going to be on commentary. Where's Britt Baker though? Because is she out there for the women for the other team? I didn't see Britt Baker if she's out there with Jamie Hayter and them. Oh, I was a little bit concerned. I was worried that they were still playing Saraya's music and just letting the rest of the competitors come out there. And I'm like, wait a second. I was like, come on. I know Saraya's a big deal, but don't just yeah, Athena's got the wings back. I was very upset when she didn't have her wings. It must have been something that went wrong one week or something. I don't know. But I'm very happy she has the wings back. I don't care if you have to have one of the assistants out there, one of the crew members to take the wings off. I don't care. I love the wings. I think that's fucking cool. And there's my girl Tony. Can I raise my seat? So is Britt? My only question though is Britt Baker out there? Because if not, that way I think I see is either Britt or Kip on the outside. Nope, that's Britt Baker over there. Okay, that's good. I was gonna say if Saraya, excuse me, I'm sorry, Saraya should not be out there if Britt Baker's not out there. So Willow Nightingale, I believe that's her name there. And Jamie Hayter immediately tagging out to Penelope Ford. Oh, that's interesting. So it's going to be Rampage and Battle of the Belts. Woof. Depending on I probably couldn't record. Actually, you know what? I probably could. Oh, nice basement drop kick there from Athena right to the face of Penelope Ford there. Where's Kip though? I think is Kip still out in the crowd though for some reason. I won't focus on trying to find Kip. I'll just focus on the action here. There's no real reason to locate Kip. But, you know, with Britt Baker being injured a little bit with her nose there, it opens up the opportunity for Penelope Ford to show off some of her craft here. Penelope, a little bit of handspring right in the forearm there. Jamie Hayter and Serena were holding Athena in a grip there. And now Serena Deeb, the professor, against the Empress of the Sky. Or I'm sorry, is that what Io Shirai calls herself? I don't really remember. Oh, nice cross body there from Athena. I need a break for a drink. Oh, shotgun drop kick there from Toni Storm. I didn't even see Toni get the tag there, but Toni is wrestling aggressive right now. Throwing at the hair of Serena Deeb and just really laying the hammer fist on her. I apologize. I'm just surprised by this intensity from Toni Storm that just came out of nowhere. Man, look at Toni go. That she's definitely just wrestling aggressive here on Serena Deeb right now, and then calls in the she's Storm looking for Storm Zero. I'm so glad that she ditched the jumping DDT for a finisher, and now it's actually back to the pile driver, because I think that's a much more devastating finisher than the DDT. With all due respect to Jake Roberts, I always have to say that. Sorry, I need a water break before I start commentating on the match again. Serena and still my voice actually a little bit cracked there, but it'll clear up. Serena Deeb now has control over Toni Storm after the small distraction there from the heels, if I remember correctly. I think it was a distraction. And we still have National Scissors Day with the Acclaimed, and I can't wait to see that one. Hangman Adam Page and Roosh. Maybe, and then Luchasaurus out there. So we still have an hour left of wrestling and a lot more to come still tonight. And, of course, we have our main event. Last Sex Gods, Chris Jericho and Sammy Guevara taking on Bryan Danielson and Daniel Garcia. I wonder, is Garcia actually going to turn on Danielson, or is it, are they just going to wrestle? This is an interesting Legos commercial here. I like it, but whatever. Anyways, back to the action to talk about that. Right now, Penelope Ford gets tagged in, getting some one-on-one time with Toni Storm here. Great way to show up, over the champion if you can get a win on her like that. Oh, that is an interesting chokehold there. It's almost like she's in a 619 position, But she had the, oh, wait a sec, Britt Baker now pulling at the hair of Toni Storm and choking her out from the outside the floor there. Referee didn't see that one. Saraya, get over there and super kick her. Just because the wrestlers can't get physical with Saraya doesn't mean that Saraya can't get physical with them. Push her around, do something. That would be cool. But it wouldn't make sense if Dr. Britt Baker couldn't hit her, not hit her back. So, but Jamie Hayter now getting her time in with Toni Storm. The heels definitely working together her perfectly, taking it to the champion right now. And they're just singling out Toni Storm. Toni, who came out with like a house of fire, super aggressive in the matchup here. The heels definitely making sure to cool off Toni Storm here right now. Frequent tags back and forth here, which is a great tag team strategy here. And Serena, who's also been working a little bit close with Dr. Britt Baker as of lately. So you got to imagine that maybe her and Jamie Hayter have been working on some tag team action together or strategies. But we're back from commercial break, which is good because I feel like that my voice needs a little bit of a break. Uh-oh. Nice forearm there from Toni Storm, trying to back off Serena Deeb just a little bit there, but vintage Serena going right after the leg there. Serena's so good in the ring. Oh, wait. Yes, thank you. Oh, don't tell me Athena's selling that. Thank God she's not. So Serena was going for a punch on Athena, and Athena ducked it, and then Toni, said, "Oh, good thing she ducked it," and then Taz said, "No, she got clocked," and I'm like, "No, she didn't, Taz." And I was like, "Please tell me she's not going to sell that." And now Penelope Ford back inside the ring here, grabbing legs of Toni Storm. Toni's got no one to tag right now. Oh, wait a sec, Willow. She's up on the corner right now, and Serena now made a tag after Penelope got clocked there. And now Jamie makes the tag herself. The heels again just working really well with each other with frequent tags here, but Willow trying to get some offense going for her team. She's the freshest woman in the matchup here right now, and she is taking it to Jamie Hayter. Jamie was looking for the escape to reach out to one of her teammates, but Willow with a spine buster. And Serena gets into the ring, just shoves off Willow there. That could have almost been it for Jamie Hayter there. It was a nice deep spine buster there, but smart strategy there from Serena to pull Jamie to the corner, so it would be easy to make the tag there. And the Professor, Serena Deeb, just taking control over Willow right now. Oh, man, just again, another choke there. And you better be careful because Rebel looking, wait a sec, what's Rebel going to do here? She's got a crutch. Rebel's got the crutch there. And wait a sec, Saraya. Yes! Oh, Saraya! Just leading the heels away and leading Dr. Britt Baker and Rebel away with the crutch. Making sure that they are not getting involved there. Saraya may not be able to get that physical yet, but she is still able to do something. Wait a sec. Nice pounce there from Willow. Not as well as Keith Lee does it, but hey, why not, right? And right now, Penelope's in, but nice escape there from Penelope. Oh, that was like a day of reckoning there from Penelope. Wait a second, Athena. Oh, crucifix into the code breaker. Spear from Serena. Look at these women go. They're absolutely just clocking each other with some of their hardest strikes here. Oh, Jamie. That was the Irish curse backbreaker. Super kick from Willow. Oh, man. All these women are just nailing with every cutter. Sorry, I got tongue-tied there. So much stuff was happening. I was trying to speak so much. Wait. Oh, I was ready to mark out for Penelope Ford getting that victory for her team there. Doesn't happen often, but when Penelope Ford gets a victory, it's awesome. Oh, Penelope thinking about the lethal injection. I mean, that's not what she calls it, but shotgun dropkick there from Willow. Penelope was in a handspring move there, but Willow. Oh, man. Picture this, Willow. Gut-wrench powerbomb. Willow gets a victory for her team there. Again, I like that one because it's not Athena, it's not Toni Storm, but it's one of the young women's wrestlers that you can build to in the future there. And what is it? What's Britt Baker doing in the ring? Oh, wait. She's talking some trash to Saraya. What's going on here? Wait, no way. No. Oh, Saraya with a forearm. Wait. They're getting physical. Saraya and Britt Baker getting physical. Is Saraya cleared? Why is she getting physical? I know I shouldn't be freaking out. Nothing's been clarified, but why is she getting physical? Saraya and Rebel in the ring there. Super kick from Saraya. I'm getting ahead of myself, but is she is it just a story now that she's not cleared? I don't know. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It has been years. Like WWE wouldn't even let her get physical like that. I don't want to go into a bash WWE here because that's not what I'm going to do. But we never even saw Saraya get physical when she was managing Aew, not Aew, excuse me, Asuka and Kairi Sane. They would never let her get physical like that. And oh god, another promo. Which is good because I need to calm down.
Call the troops together because it's nice of you guys to show up. You haven't been showing up lately, and I got a couple of clips to prove it. Clip number 1, last week on Rampage. Look at that, Hangman and Roosh going at it. You look great, Roosh. But see, no private party to be seen anywhere.
Sorry.
I got this clip 2 weeks ago on Rampage.
Sorry, I missed Rampage, so I was kind of just watching.
Roosh looking like a star attacking.
Oh, okay.
And that's exactly what El Toro Blanco Roosh is going to do to Hangman tonight.
Do the right things tonight. Oh.
We're going to take you guys to court. We know Matt Hardy's been contract tampered. Do the right thing.
We're going to take you to court. Really? We're going to take you to court if you don't do the right thing. That I thought we were going to commercial break. We're not. Oh, we got the Acclaimed. Yo! Listen! Yo! Yo!
He said scissor and tippers and didn't even stutter it. Now we put him away. Hands up, because it's National Scissoring Day.
Yeah! I think I had a little bit of spit on my shit. Where did he say we were? I don't care. Whatever. Climb, have arrived. Me, Daddy. So, look at all the scissors out there. This is incredible to see how over the Acclaimed are, man. It's again like Max Caster said, that they're homegrown. They were put together, and they've made this fucking work. Apparently, I don't remember if this is confirmed, but I heard that WWE is prepared if they start chanting "Oh Scissor Me Daddy" on Raw for the DX reunion. Oh, they're just so fun.
incredible night, unlike anything of our great sports history, and it's brought to you by the acclaimed, the most popular team in all of professional wrestling. That's right.
There could be some truth to that.
In AEW history, that's right.
I missed that one. I'm sorry. I'll shut up.
The best damn homegrown team in AEW history.
No lies detected. It said cut DX. And
It was made official thanks to every single one of you. The Scissor Me Daddy Ass t-shirt is now the #1 selling t-shirt in 2022.
God damn.
That's right. Okay, I was going to help him out there. He's doing pretty good.
But most importantly, the acclaimed Your Forever Champs, we brought home gold, which means AEW no longer stands for All Elite Wrestling. No, AEW stands for acclaimed every Wednesday.
Oh, I like that. Good play on the words there. I like that.
Now, it's cause for celebration, and the claim
Who do you think Bones go?
by scissoring. And trust me, I know a thing or two about scissoring. They used to call Babe Ruth the Sultan of SWAT, while Anthony Bowens is the Sultan of Scissor.
Does it work like that?
And there may be a few
Well,
people
Joey-
tuning in for the very first time tonight because National Scissoring Day was trending all day long.
Woo!
Let me break it down for you.
I don't know. I haven't been on Twitter
Scissoring
today.
is a handshake. It's a sign of friendship.
Scissor me.
That's right, Taz. Come
It's
on.
a sign
We're friends, right?
of a true team. That's right.
Gotta put a scissors emoji in the comment now.
People want to be represented by a real team, not two dudes who were thrown together like Keith Lee and Sneaky Swerve.
Oof! Throwing shade.
Sneaky Swerve would like you to believe that they deserve to be the AEW Tag Team Champions. Sneaky Swerve would like you to believe that they're the most popular thing in this industry. Well, they're wrong. Everyone
Loves the acclaimed. It says scissor
This
section.
isn't your house.
Soraya's house. Soraya's. Daddy ass is on the mic now.
Daddy S.
I think chanting Daddy. Man, there's a lot of people invading in people's houses.
Now for everybody in the building and the millions of people at home, it's National Scissoring Day.
Daddy ass is a national
Being
treasure.
said, I was sent down to City Hall today and asked, yes, I'm a big deal, if I would present you guys with this.
It's the key to the city. It's the golden scissors. Yeah, I predicted it right. Golden scissors. I think Bruce the Bar Beefcake would be happy with those scissors. He's running with scissors. Don't do it.
No running with scissors in your hands, please.
Oh, this is so much fun.
Exactly.
Folks, at this point in the service, we'd like everybody to turn to your right and your left and offer a sign of peace to your neighbor via scissoring.
I don't have nobody beside me. This is great. This is what a way to get the audience involved here.
A lot more fun here. You guys having a blast.
What?
As National Scissoring Day comes to a close,
I'm so glad that they're letting these guys get this much time here. Like nobody's interrupted yet.
Bringing the fans together. How about that?
As National Scissoring Day comes to a close, I want to talk about greatness. Yeah, guys, I want to talk about greatness. About 40 years ago, here in this city, Washington, D.C., greatness was achieved when Washington won the Super Bowl. Yeah. Super Bowl 17. A lot of people here probably don't remember that. I wasn't even born yet, but it means a lot to me.
Did Washington just boo themselves winning the Super Bowl?
Championship team.
I thought they were just booing. I thought Washington was booing themselves winning the Super Bowl 40 years ago. That's maybe I imagined that, but that would have been weird.
Super Bowl ring is his prized possession. He wears it proudly to this day. And he achieved greatness here all those years ago, just like the Acclaimed achieved greatness when we won the AEW Tag Team titles.
Yeah.
This city represents also the ugly side of America, the division in our country. But one thing we can agree on is that everyone loves the Acclaimed.
No lies detected.
Put your scissors up right now.
Yes, sir. I'll give you two.
It's our duty to bring everyone together. Today, there is no left and no right, no red, no blue. The Acclaimed wears pink, and everyone looks good in pink, baby.
I only had one pink shirt.
We are the people's voice, and we're going to make history here tonight. We're going to do the first ever bipartisan scissor to unite this country. Let's do it.
What does that mean? Help me out.
This is wonderful.
Bipartisan scissor.
Well, it was wonderful on many levels.
Well, you know that he had to come out after they called him out a little bit. Sneaky swerve.
He was upset that he didn't show up last week.
This is the most idiotic thing I think I've ever seen.
Boo! I'm having fun here.
Congratulations on your whole #1 selling t-shirt on AEWshop.com. Congratulations, Billy. Now some more kids can go to school and get suspended again in this decade like they did 2 ago.
I missed that
These are
reference.
your tag champ role models you want for your children. These guys, right? You know what? Those 2 tag team championships shouldn't even be on your shoulders. They should both be on Billy's, because if it wasn't for you, Swerve and Ugly would still be tag team champions. So in order for Swerve and Keith Lee to get back to what we really do, we got to get back to business, and I got to take you out. So next week when we go, yeah, I'm talking to you, Billy. Next week when we go to Toronto, it's going to be Billy Gunn, Daddy Ass himself, coming into whose house? One-on-one.
Oh, they shouldn't do that.
Think about putting them 2 fingers up in my face, because if you do that, you're never going to use that hand again. Because we all know rock beats scissors every day.
I don't know if they said Swerve's house or if they said.
Hold on 1 second. Now I don't want to say I told you so, but I told you so.
Oh, God.
Paper covers rock, pal. I've been saying that Swerve's a jerk for months, and no one's listening. I expect that from the idiots at home and the people in D.C., but the Acclaimed want to hear what I have to say. Okay? You need me.
What?
You need me to beat Swerve because you can't do it by yourself. We saw Grand Slam. Okay? There's a little bit of an interference. So, let's join together and let me represent you against your fight with Swerve Strickland. And let's seal the deal tonight. And give these people what they want. And that's you 3 scissoring me.
Well, remember, Smart Mark, you got the people against Swerve Strickland, but right now the Acclaim not interested in that.
He's got the pink suit on.
The Acclaim.
I think he's going to get scissored.
He's gonna look at hot seats.
They scissor mark.
Swear before you leave. I accept gladly.
And we're gonna see Daddy Ass against Swerve.
Next
Sorry,
week,
Trey.
Dynamite, Toronto. But you can leave now because we have one more thing to do.
Oh! Yeah! The ultimate scissors! That was fun. Yes.
Friday night, it's going to be a bittersweet night for the Dark Order. It's the second anniversary of Brody Lee's last ever match. It's also going to be the night that the Dark Order beat Death Triangle and become the new AEW World Trios champions.
Dark Order, your recipe is funny, but we are Death Triangle, and our ingredients are just a little bit more brilliant.
What better way to win the Trios Championship than on the anniversary of Brody Lee's last match?
We are the best trios in this universe. Settle! That triangle is right there.
Was it?
It's coming for the Trios Championships.
Wasn't 10 supposed to be?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Wasn't 10 supposed to face Andrade?
Cars, everything.
I thought 10 was supposed to face Andrade on Rampage. Did I miss something? I'm gonna check Twitter right now because I'm a little unsure of what happened. I thought 10. Wait a minute. So apparently, this is a backstage news, is that Andrade and Sammy were apparently involved in a backstage altercation before punches were thrown, and Andrade was sent home. Are you serious, guys? Are you fucking kidding me? So this is a good time to talk about this, because are you serious? We just got through CM Punk and the Elite with a backstage altercation where punches were thrown, and now these guys are fucking punching each other. What the fuck is wrong with some of these wrestlers? I don't understand, like, why it is so hard for some people just to fucking talk. Everyone has to fucking go out there and just get into an argument and then just start punching. You're grown-ass adults. Man the fuck up. Being a man does not mean having to get physical with somebody. But, especially when you're involved in a company like AEW here. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. I don't understand, like, how they think that's okay. Like, again, we just got through with Punk and the Elite doing a fight backstage, and now Sammy Guevara and Andrade just got through with a fight, and I don't even think Sammy was the problem there, because Andrade was the one who was sent home, and Sammy Guevara is still wrestling tonight. They could have put someone else in Sammy's place from the Jericho Appreciation Society, but no, they sent Andrade home. So something tells me, just from what I'm seeing right now, of that Andrade is the one who started it. That's all I can say right now. I haven't seen anything else, so I don't. That's basically what I have right now on my Twitter. But it's just like, come the fuck on. Like, how are these guys so immature? Like, why is it so, like, it's not hard. We've had multiple times where I gotta pause the video. I gotta pause Dynamite real quick, just so I can finish up this little small rant here. We've had multiple backstage meetings with the wrestlers trying to boost morale back there. John Moxley, Jericho, Bryan Danielson. They're all trying to tell guys that, you know, that this is a fun place to work at, and it can be, but yet some people are still just fucking things up here. This is not that hard. Like, I get it. If you want to be mad at somebody, there's it's okay to get mad. You're a human being. You have emotions, but for God's sakes, it's just like, just talk it out. You don't have to fight somebody backstage. Fucking unbelievable. I'm pissed at this. I'm so pissed. I love AEW. I love the content that they give me. I love how excited I am every single Wednesday, but yet something is wrong with backstage that so many guys are getting into fights here, and I feel bad for Tony Khan because he seems like a nice guy and he's just trying to do the best that he can, and yet he's Punk said it best, I guess, that he works with fucking children because there are people that are still getting into fights. We just had the fight with CM Punk and the Elite, and now Andrade and Sammy Guevara got into a fight backstage before the show. Are you guys kidding me right now? Man up. And by man up, I don't mean punch somebody in the face. Man up means you fucking just sit down with the man that you have a problem with and talk it out. You're professional wrestlers. Emphasis on professional. Act like a professional. This is not hard. God, oh my God. It's just like, this can be a fun place to work with. It was a fun place to work at, was AEW in the beginning. And now for some reason, things have broken down within about a month and a half. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe less than a month. I don't know what all out happened. I can't remember, but I'm furious. I'm upset. I'm angry at just how easy that it can be to resolve a situation, and yet everyone wants to fight. I don't understand. I don't get it. Let's just try to move on. Let's just try to enjoy the rest of the show somehow. Oh God, I'm sorry. It's frustrating for me to see this, to see the news, because I was like, okay, where's Andrade? He was supposed to face 10, in a match on Rampage, and then I'm like, okay, let me check Twitter because they'll be able to give me some info. Well, here's the info: is that Andrade and Sammy Guevara got into a fight, and Andrade got sent home. Again, it's just like, we just come off with a fight between CM Punk and the Elite, and these guys think, what's a really good idea? Let's also get involved in a fight. Just like, I don't care how pissed off you get. Why are you getting into fights? It's not okay to do this. Maybe back in the day of wrestling in 1970s or 80s, maybe guys, beat the shit out of each other and like, you know what? Oh, you really kicked my ass, let's bury the hatchet. Maybe they did it that way back in the day, but this is 2022. We're about to reach 2023 and months away, and it's not okay to fight your fellow wrestlers backstage. Like, how? It's not that complicated. Again, you're professional wrestlers. Emphasis on professional. Act like a professional. If you have a problem with somebody, you know what? Newsflash, it's okay to talk about it. It is not hard to just sit down with somebody and just be like, you know what? I didn't appreciate you calling me out on social media like that. It's like, I didn't appreciate what you said to me. It's like, I get it. We both fucked up. You know what? Why don't we just shake hands and just bury this? It's like, yeah, sounds good. You're not going to talk shit about me? No, I'm not going to talk shit about you no more. Simple. Just conversation is not that hard to do. I get it. Not everyone has to be friends backstage, but you have to be professional. Again, emphasis on professional wrestlers. You're professionals. Act like adults. And again, when I say man up, I don't mean punch somebody in the fucking face. I mean just talk to them. God, again, it's just this company, I love it so much, but right now it's in trouble because everyone is acting like children, like CM Punk said, and I can't believe that he was right about that. That he works with fucking children. Like, I didn't want CM Punk to be right about that, but that's what it seems like. It seems like CM Punk was right because people are complaining about so much and so much shit is happening. I'm sorry. I want to get back to the show. It's just right now it's really hard to calm down right now after what I just read about Guevara and Andrade. It's just it's mind-boggling to me. I get it. I don't work backstage. I don't know the pressures of being back there with some of the wrestlers, but honestly, I'm a grown-ass adult and I go through stressful situations myself, but you know what happens? I talk about it with my coworkers if I have an issue with them. I don't go around punching people in the face. Just fuck, man. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of so much backstage drama that's going on because people are so sensitive and they just want to start getting into fights. Who wins? Nobody wins. When you get into a fight with your fellow coworkers backstage, guess what? You're going to get in trouble and he's going to get in trouble and you both fuck up everything for the company. Is that how you repay the man who's given you money, who brought you over to this place? God, and it's just like, Sammy, this is his second fight that he's got into, or it's not like him and Eddie Kingston wasn't really much of a fight. It was kind of like an altercation, but it's just like, but here's the thing. I haven't seen the full story yet. I'm going to check it out later on, but just the fact that Andrade was the one who was sent home makes me think that he's the one who threw the first punch, maybe. I don't know. I don't want to, put all the blame on Andrade just yet. I'm going to read about it later on. Right now, I just want to get back to watching Aew Dynamite. It's called the live stream here for the live stream reaction here for a reason. I saw that 10 was supposed to face Andrade on Rampage, and yet they changed the matchup, and now I know why. And it just led me into a rant, and I apologize. I'm going to go back to watching the show, and hopefully they put on a good show, which I know they probably will. But hopefully it'll make me happy again to be watching because right now I'm just frustrated. And so I might get a little bit quiet during the stream just because I have to calm down a little bit after my rant there on Guevara and Andrade. Again, professional wrestlers should act like professionals. It cannot be this hard to talk to people. Not everyone has to agree with each other, but you have to agree that we should, work well with each other because we are professional wrestlers. You have to protect that man in the ring, especially if they're going to fight in a match, one day. You have to trust that person's not going to fucking kill you in the ring. Again, professional wrestlers act like professionals. That's the end quote there. Let's get back to Shivani, who's interviewing some women backstage. Continue, Shivani.
Sky Blue.
Say, Tony, it's been great to be here at AEW.
100%
Sky Blue and sorry.
Here with Madison Rain, the coach of the AEW Women's Division, and Sky Blue.
Say, Tony, it's been.
Oh, come on, don't do this to me now. Turn off my Wi-Fi so it stops buffering.
Vitamin C, Tropicana.
I'm so sorry.
Here with Madison Rain, the coach of the AEW Women's Division, and Sky Blue.
Say, Tony, it's been.
God, it's buffering again. I paused it just for a moment so I could talk. That's all I wanted. I just wanted to talk.
She is truly a rising star here, and she's turning into quite the wrestler.
Okay, maybe let's.
What a joke! You, a wrestling coach.
What you need is a sports entertainer coach. So you can have a little bit more charisma, personality, play.
You know, maybe for once you two are right, that I could work on my charisma and y'all could work on your wrestling. And so there's two of us, and there just happens to be two of you, and Rampage on Friday. So what do you guys say?
You know what? Perfect. Because as Jericho's always saying,
Sports entertainers always beats pro wrestlers.
see Friday. It's gonna be
Well, at least Anna Jay's not choking people out backstage anymore, because that was. I was wondering why Andrade wasn't there with Roosh backstage as well.
Being accompanied by Jose the Assistant from Jalisco, Mexico, weighing 225 pounds, El Puro Blanco.
Well, for 1 week only right now at UpperDeckEpack.com, you can get the new Arrivals Roosh AEW card. That is UpperDeckEpack.com. And Tez, Rampage live this Friday night.
I'm sorry. I'm still frustrated and upset about the news that I heard about Sammy and Andrade. It's just, it's hard to I just went on a rant, and I'm supposed to be happy. I wanted Hangman Adam Page to be in the position where he is now, where he's supposed to face Jon Moxley, and I should be happy right now, but I'm still dealing with the thought process of Andrade and Sammy. So again, I might get a little silent here just because I'm trying to calm down about how to not go off on those two children. Especially Andrade. He's been in the business for how many years? And he wants to act like that. I mean, just like I don't want to say that it's Andrade's fault, but it's just don't start a fight. I mean, obviously, if Sammy threw the first punch, you have to defend yourself. That's what you need to do. You know, I'm just gonna drop it. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm only gonna get more frustrated about it. Right now, Hangman and Roosh. At least let's see what these guys can do to get me in a better mood, you know, because these guys will do a strike fest, and I'm all for a strike fest. Throw in the knife edge chops and the open hand chop there from Hangman. Thank you, Hangman, to start throwing the chops at me, guys, because I want to flinch. I want to feel it. Oh, Roosh with a little tranquilo there. Taunting at the Hangman. Oh, wait a sec. Jose grabbed the leg there momentarily for the distraction there. Need a water break. I need a water break after the rant I just went through. Can't close his cap. Oh, I love grabbing the old camera cable. Takes me back to the days of when I was watching the Ruthless Aggression era with Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair, yada, 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 all those guys. Can't be disqualified. You get to the count of 5. Roosh now. I lost my train of thought. Oh, man. My worst fear is the fact that I paused AEW for so long so I can talk is the fact because I'm watching this on Hulu, as I hope that they don't, suddenly cut me off. But I got to remember that we have 15 minutes extra of AEW as well here tonight for the anniversary of Dynamite. So we have Luchasaurus in action, and then I believe we have the main event of Les Sex Gods, Jericho and Sneaky Guevara, and against Danielson and Garcia. Maybe Andrade will come out there and interfere in the match. But we're in picture right now. Roosh with a knife edge top to Hangman Adam Page. Gotta wonder if MJF is watching this backstage. Chop to Hangman Page, MJF backstage. There's a rhyme. You gotta wonder if he's watching this. As Hangman is also challenging John Moxley October 18th, I believe it is, for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. So this could be the man who MJF faces. You never know. But Roosh in full control over Hangman Adam Page right now. If you're just joining in, this is picture-in-picture right now. I did have to pause the video because I was talking about my anger towards Sammy Guevara and Andrade El Idolo. If you don't know, they got into a fight backstage. So I had to pause the video to talk about that because I was wondering why Andrade was not facing 10 anymore on Rampage. And so I checked Twitter, and therefore, there we go. Andrade got sent home, and poor Tony Khan. This man cannot catch a break. Just one thing after another for this man. I feel so bad for him because he's trying to think of the gamble that he took on making AEW, and we've had 3 years of AEW Dynamite here. So he's managed to make it work, but he took a big gamble on this thing working, and it's been a success, but now things are just happening left and right. He's still dealing with the whole CM Punk and the Elite situation, trying to figure out what the hell to do with that probably. And then we have Sammy Guevara and Andrade right out there, just causing more chaos backstage. It's just this man cannot catch a break, and I feel bad for Tony Khan, man. It's just this man's giving me good professional wrestling and a lot of fun entertainment on screen, and I just wish that people would just talk it out. And again, I'm sorry, I'm going back on a rant here, but I guess what better time to go on a rant than when you're in picture here? But it's just like there's no reason to have to fight your fellow coworkers. Just talk. Is it really that hard to just grab one of your friends? Andrade can grab Roosh, Guevara can grab Jericho in case things get to a point where someone needs to cool things down the situation, and just be like, look, man, we got to talk this out. Like, this is, just like you and I have been having issues online, and let's we have to be in the same situation, the same setting here every Wednesday, sometimes Fridays, at pay-per-views. So we got to resolve this before something goes wrong. And it's like, I agree, what we talk now, or, whatever. That was very inappropriate for me to try to just take a situation like that where I'm imitating Andrade, and I apologize. But it's just like, again, it cannot be that hard to just talk things out. Again, you're like I said, MJF watching the matchup backstage, but again, I just want to end it with this. You're a professional wrestler. Please act like a professional. Like, it can't be this hard. It can't be this hard to just talk to your fellow man backstage. These people, you don't have to be friends with them, but you at least have to make sure to, like, if when you're having problems, you got to talk it out, because if you guys are wrestling in the ring with each other, well, hopefully you'll stay professional with each other, but I'd like to think that nobody's going to purposely try to injure their opponent here in AEW. But it's just like there's so much backstage drama, man, that it's not cool. And I feel bad for the wrestlers here who are just trying to do their job here. And, they want to make AEW a great place, and yet just some more bullshit is going on. It's not fucking cool. I don't understand how things got like this. I really don't. I don't understand it. But let's just get back to the action. I want to enjoy the rest of the show. I don't want to talk about Andrade and Sam anymore. I'm gonna throw that away. I've said everything I needed to say. Let's just enjoy the rest of the show as we can. If you have any questions about my thoughts on it, I will answer it about Andrade and Sammy in the comment section below. If you do put that down there, I'll talk about it if you want me to. But right now, I just want to try to enjoy the rest of the show here. But right now, Andrade, fuck. Said his name too much. Now I said Andrade instead of Roosh. Roosh and Hangman were going a little bit of New Japan style, trading the forearms, but right now, Hangman utilizing that upper body strength to really get Roosh off of his shoulder blades there. Jesus. Hangman. I really don't know how to talk about what Hangman's doing. Oh. Yeah, just like Excalibur said, a jackknife there to a roll-up pin there.
I'm telling you guys, that is so hard to do in the ring from a physical perspective. This deep
Nope, not gonna talk about it anymore. Not gonna talk about it. Just watching wrestling. Can't be hard to watch wrestling and enjoy it, right? Right. Fuck. Wait a second. Jose grabbing the leg again here. Hey, man, with a buckshot. Oh, Roosh with a headbutt. Rising knee strike there. Roosh now. Trapping the... Got a buffer, of course. Son of a bitch.
big time. You see the nose is busted or bleeding right there of Rouge. Holy smokes, it's done. Straight jacket pile driver 2.
I missed it. But my stream was buffering here. So Roosh tasting his own blood. A little bit of nosebleed on Roosh as he's licking at his own wounds there. Oh, wait a minute now. Hangman's in a bad position. Looking for the bullhorns. Oh, nice slam from Hangman Adam Page. And buckshot lariat. Nice flip there from Roosh. Thank you for selling, and thank you, Roosh. Thank you for just being a professional. Just thank you. Hangman Adam Page gets the win. Little bit of a message there for MJF and Jon Moxley. Got Moxley has to be watching close. Wait a second. Oh, Private Party are supposed to be out there and do a little damage to the Hangman. Otherwise, they'll be in trouble with the Roosh family office. Moxley. Hey, Moxley, where's the title? Brother was the champ. Moxley, is he there to back up Hangman? I'm assuming Moxley wants a healthy Hangman Adam Page for Cincinnati. Moxley grabs the mic. Oh, there's the title. I was a little bit worried. I was like, Mox, you want to carry that title with pride. You got to bring it out with you everywhere you go.
Could we see these two men collide 13 days from tonight in Cincinnati?
I believe that was the title match.
Been waiting for this for 3 years.
I know, they haven't touched each other before.
3 years of Aew Dynamite. 3 years of watching you. 3 years of studying you because I knew this was coming. 3 years of us circling each other. You know, between the two of us, we've beaten just about everybody there is to beat here in AEW. Except each other.
Does Moxley beaten Kenny? I don't know if Moxley...
October 18th at the Heritage Bank Center in Cincinnati, Ohio, my home arena. The arena I literally grew up in.
I don't think Moxley has beaten Kenny, though. Oh, no, he has in a lights out match, but technicalities, that doesn't count.
There will be one last man standing here in AEW.
Oh, it's official. Last man standing match. Oh. That would be good, though.
13 days, cowboy.
That'd be a way to send Moxley
I'm going to leave
home
my
if you...
house. I'm going to walk down Pine Street. I'm going to show up at Heritage Bank Center. And I'm going to break your face. And I'm going to choke you until you turn blue. Because you're in the way of me being the one true top guy here in AEW and the world champion and the best in the world.
You love how you could believe everything Moxley says. Like, he speaks from his heart.
Respect in the world for your talents. I admire you as a person. But when that bell rings with the world championship on the line, I ain't got any goddamn respect for anything.
He says, here, why don't you talk?
Oh, hey. If you've been waiting for this so long,
Where the hell are you going right now?
Oh, ho, ho. Eggman says, hey, come on. Oh, no microphone. No microphone. These two men just gonna stare at each other. Oh, wait, Moxley picked up the microphone again. Shit. Cowboy shit. Cowboy shit. Cowboy shit. Thank you, Eggman.
You're a sweet kid. Like a lot of kids around here, you say, mouth gets you in trouble.
You say a lot of shit that gets your mouth in trouble.
I'm gonna let you off the hook just once. But this is your final warning. You got 13 days. You watch your damn mouth.
I have got to get AEW Fight Plus when I'm able to make enough money to get a VPN to get that. Is they're censoring too much now. Like I don't get it.
Here with Willow Nightingale, what a big win tonight. Got the pin. Your career is on the upswing, girl.
Well, thank you so much. I'm so stoked about it. But I'm more than just happy to be here. I want to roll. So at Battle of the Belts, I want to challenge for the TBS Championship.
What? Yeah.
I just already fought Jade. But that's right. Okay.
I mean, I already beat you like what? Twice? Single Santa tag, boo. It seems to me like you want to be number 39.
You may have beaten me twice, but can you do it a third time? Listen, you're so confident that you're going to be 39-0. But you can't win forever. Nobody wins forever. So what if you're 38-1 and I'm the one?
Go. Luchasaurus. Luchasaurus out with Christian Cage, and I'm excited to see Jungle Boy. Gonna want to tear some people's heads off. An aggressive Jungle Boy. Can't wait to see that one. And Fuego del Sol. Oh my God! Wait a minute.
We've got this extended version here. Yeah, it's called extended anniversary edition of AEW Dynamite, but Fuego del Sol.
Oh God, Fuego getting dominated right now. One choke slam, and now.
Oh God, Fuego's his spine's gonna get extended.
Oh, burning hammer. I mean, it wasn't like a full-on burning hammer, but. Christian going for a mic. Nope. Oh, wait a minute. Christian Cage wanted some more domination over Fuego del Sol. Where's that Jungle Boy? I'm kind of sad. I'm excited to see Jungle Boy on his own, but I'm like also kind of sad to still see Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus having a feud with each other. It's like his best friends feuding.
You are my best friend in the entire world. You are my best friend! And after everything that we have been through together, you chose him. And you broke my heart.
Jungle Boy also such a lovable baby face. It's easy to just go in awe there.
Right now, I am going to break your fingers. I am going to break your nose. I am going to break your arm. I am going to break you piece by miserable piece until I break you. You pick the time and you pick the place. I'll be ready.
But ain't no back down. No back down.
I love the fact that. Sorry.
about to come back here this week, Jungle Boy. And it would be just as easy for us to step in this ring, drop you, and leave you in a pool of your own piss and blood. But you know what? You got me thinking here. You said we picked the time and place. Well, we're in your nation's capital of Washington, D.C.
No way.
And apparently I'm the only honest person in Washington, D.C., because I can tell you right now, that match will not be happening in this cesspool in front of these losers. The time is next Wednesday, live on Dynamite.
What?
The place is my hometown, Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
Oh, I was expecting full gear. But I love the fact that Jungle Boy, when he was talking to Luchasaurus, he was like kneeling down. Luchasaurus is staring right at him. Luchasaurus is on the outside of the floor, and Jungle Boy was like right by the bottom rope and just talking to him. Oh, Varsity Blondes! Yeah, I love seeing those guys. Blackpool Combat Club versus Roosters and the Private Party. Jade Cargill, Willow Nightingale for Battle of the Belts on Friday. Oh, FTR gets Gates of Agony. Okay. Yeah, Pac doing double duty. He's doing triple. He's doing trios titles.
Your little buddy, or your best friend. Pat calls himself a bastard. I guess it's because he talks in a fake, scary voice and he makes mean faces. And he used to use a hammer to win matches and hurt our friend.
You're blindsiding me. All of a sudden, I'm the bad guy, huh?
This Friday, I'm going to be doing a little bit of revenge. I don't need a hammer to hurt somebody.
I'm a bastard, Trent. What did you expect at a battle of the belts? I'll have no problem hurting you as well.
New All-Atlantic champ. Hands in, boys.
Battle of the belts.
I gotta watch that one for Orange Cassidy when he comes back. Hopefully. Excuse me, Mr. Pretty Late.
Swerve Strickland and the Ring of Honor World Champion Chris Jericho will take on Bryan Danielson, the third part of the trilogy. But speaking of Chris Jericho, the outro, Chris Jericho will team up with Sammy Guevara to take on Bryan Danielson and Daniel Garcia.
I wonder how loud the boos are going to be for Guevara. I wonder if people even that are at the live event. I wonder if they even know that of what happened with Guevara and Andrade. I mean, there are probably some people that have probably checked their phone and probably have heard what happened, and then they probably told their friends next to them. I'm still a little bit aggravated on what happened, but they're starting to slowly turn me around here. I think I need to put the too bright now. I was getting a little bit. I wanted to kind of take away some of the smooth, the low lighting that we were doing here. I record on a desk here, so I just cleared that off a little bit today, and it looks so clean. And this little guy here, I got this from a place called Gobert's Farm. I don't know if any of you guys have heard that before. If I have any Illinois listeners here on the stream here, you've probably heard of Gobert's Farm. I got this little Halloween tree at the farm. I thought it would look great on my desk, and it's kind of fun. Oh, I didn't even notice this. Elvis is actually in the background too. Oh yeah, I'm enjoying the show right now. Although in this case, Elvis is actually watching me, not watching the AEW. When the ad is finally done, because I'm on a Hulu commercial break, so it's got the little ad button down at the bottom. So I will not be finishing AEW at the same time that they go off air, because I had to pause to talk about the whole Andrade and Sammy Guevara situation. Or did I have to talk about it? No, but it's like when something just pops in your brain, you're just like, okay, I cannot hold this in. Like, I just have to talk about it. Let's fast forward. Oh well, I can't let you guys hear this one. Jericho Appreciation Society. I mean, Sammy better hope that he's coming out there with Chris Jericho, because otherwise, when his music hits, he's gonna get super booed. You've heard of super boo before, and Sammy will get super booed. But I wonder if we're gonna see the old classic Sex Gods pose. Oh, wait a minute. Sammy is out there with no tie out there. No other members of the Jericho Appreciation Society. Although, are we going to be able to see the Last Sex God pose? I don't remember if Jericho did that. No, I think that they always did that mid-match, didn't they? The old classic Last Sex Gods pose. Yeah, Jericho and Bandito, that was a fun matchup. And apparently Bandito was offered a contract by AEW. No confirmation if he has signed yet, last I saw. But apparently also WWE made a play at Bandito. They wanted Bandito before the match even occurred, though. But, that's a classic, WWE. Sometimes they call you right when AEW wants you. That's not the first time they've done that before. So, yeah, good thing Sammy Guevara is coming out there with Chris Jericho, so the fans are too busy singing than they are about booing Sammy Guevara. But don't worry, Sammy, you'll get booed later on anyways. Oh, man. Sammy's looking to work his way up to being one of the most hated men in AEW. First, he's got trouble with Eddie Kingston, then he had trouble with freaking Andrade here tonight, and then some fans are probably still upset about him dating Ty Conte. Or Ty Mello.
Garcia. You notice this? No Jericho Appreciation Society preamble before the music. No Jericho Appreciation Society.
Oh, that's a good example there, Excalibur, or good a session there. I think I'll put the tree off to the side here. I think I'm going to lower the volume for Danielson's theme song. I don't, just in case I would get copyrighted for that one. I don't know if I would. I know Jericho's theme song is, no offense, much more popular than Danielson's. But how is it the fact that I go on a big rant and yet I just yawned there a little bit? I apologize. Oh, my neck just feels a little bit stiff right now. So this will be interesting. Garcia and Danielson's first time in a tag team match here. On the same side. I think what would be pretty funny is if the fans started chanting Andrade at Sammy. Oh, wait a sec, Jericho and Garcia. Jericho won. Hey, that's got to do the Code of Honor, right? And remember, Jericho usually does not follow up with the Code of Honor. Like he'll do the handshake, but then flip off the opponent or something like that. But Jericho did a classic handshake for Garcia. Nice takedown there from Garcia and hold in position as Jericho on the floor now. Garcia with a gator roll now. Oh, man, just a couple of open hand slaps to the shoulders there. Jesus, Garcia was just, kicking the dirt right in the face of Jericho. Oh, yeah. Nice chop there from Jericho. I think this is it's been a long time since we've actually seen Jericho and Garcia go after each other. Because remember, Jericho, when he was doing his little babyface thing, him and Eddie Kingston were actually feuding with 2.0 and Garcia there for a little bit, and then all of a sudden, now they're working together. Guevara now in with a couple of grounded pounds on Garcia, and Guevara taunting at Danielson. Guevara looking for perhaps a suplex or DDT on Daniel Garcia. Not sure which one it'll be yet. Suplex, but Garcia rolls through. Ooh, basement drop kick there, and Garcia now makes the tag to Danielson, and Bryan Danielson with a drop kick right to Jericho there. That's completely unnecessary. Jericho hasn't done anything to Bryan Danielson. Danielson just went in there hard for no reason. What an ass. Although, of course, Danielson has never said that, hey, I'm a babyface now. Oh, Tope Suicida. Jericho was laying in wait. It's like Guevara now. All looking for Tope himself, but Danielson catching him with a forearm right to the face. Danielson looking for a shotgun drop kick, and Guevara with a little bit of a backwards roll there. And Danielson is in full control right now in the early goings of this matchup over on Sammy Guevara. Sammy in the double knees position there. And that's not where you want to be with Danielson as he hits the rapid fire kicks to the chest against you. And that just takes the wind right out of you. And Danielson just keeps kicking you harder and harder and goes for the kick to the head. Guevara rolls through with a roll-up. Count of two there. Danielson looking for the lapel lock. He's got it locked in there. But Chris Jericho now quickly gets back in the ring and breaks up that submission hold there. That's a smart strategy. You got to, help out your tag partner when you can. Wait a second now. Danielson with the cattle mutilation right there. Right in front of Daniel Garcia. And I got to wonder, it would be pretty interesting if Daniel Garcia actually made a blind tag on Danielson right there, but he didn't do that. I'm just thinking that would have been pretty unique spot to see there. Oh, Danielson, nice roll there from Jericho, who turns it around. Jericho steps through, looking for the walls of Jericho. Just quickly, Jericho can lock in that walls of Jericho on you. That's what makes Jericho so deadly, is you never know when he can pull off that walls of Jericho there, as he does on Danielson. Where is it? What did I miss? Did Garcia try? Garcia teased getting inside the ring there, and Jericho broke it up because he was like disappointed or something. I think I missed it. I took my eyes off what happened. Sorry, I think I might be just a tad exhausted. I went and worked out. Oh, wait a sec. Jericho dropping down Garcia from the ring apron there. Oof. Well, Garcia showed no respect for Chris Jericho early in the matchup, so Jericho's not going to wrestle with respect for Garcia. And now Guevara up on the top rope, looking for something, not sure what. German suplex there from Danielson. Guevara rolls himself into the corner there. Oh, but he's trapped himself in a bad way as Danielson charges up. Almost like building up a Super Saiyan strength with that drop kick. But Danielson not going for the second one. Nice butterfly suplex there from Danielson. I may have to get a little bit quiet because my throat's starting to actually hurt a little bit. So I apologize. Nice Spanish fly there from Guevara off the top rope.
So close right there. So close for Guevara. And let's take another look at this again. Sammy Guevara.
When the show finishes, I'll check out the news on Guevara and Andrade if there's any update at all after what happened. If there's nothing to report, then obviously we'll just end the stream, and then I'll be the end of it.
I can tell you from experience, Chris Jericho's a heavy hitter. He packs a punch.
Oh shit! I gotta make sure and not look at the spoilers from Bleacher Report. It's 9:15 right now. I believe that's when AEW is going off the air. Yes! Yeah, they did the old like sex gods pose. Someone has a sign that says Sammy is God. Oh my God. Danielson in trouble right now.
We've already told you about the Ring of Honor World title next week in Toronto. They're going to want to take the measure.
Oh man, fans chanting out and fuck you, Sammy. Man. Sammy Guevara got so much heel heat. But I guess when you're the bad guy, that's what you want. Oh, there we go. The standstill between Garcia and Jericho. Guevara was going for a dive, and Garcia just punched him right in the mouth there. Oh, we're just going brawling right now. Garcia and Jericho. Garcia just getting so aggressive on Jericho right now. Garcia almost got this match thrown out with it. Jesus, backdrop suplex there. Now Garcia into the cover on Jericho. Jericho gets out. So it's like so interesting to actually see Daniel Garcia as a baby face. I mean, he hasn't turned completely, but you know, it's just it's weird, but also it's like there's nothing really, you know, anything to boo about Daniel Garcia. He's a great wrestler. What do you not? What's not to love? Guevara up on the ring apron there. Super kick. You may not like Sammy Guevara, but don't say the man is not talented. The man has got athleticism, and he's good in the ring. Fans still chanting at Sammy, you still suck. I do apologize, you know, for anyone who's coming in now. If AEW has ended, I'm just, you know, a little bit behind because I was talking a little bit about the situation that happened with Sammy Guevara and Andrade El Idolo before the show. That happened earlier. So I went on a little bit of rant earlier. So if the show has ended, you know, this is not live that I'm watching right now. I'm close to live, but yeah. Right now, Garcia nailed in a couple of chops there. Garcia was looking for a dropkick. Jericho stopping at the past lion salt, but Garcia got the knees up there. Guevara now back in the ring on Garcia. Garcia. Is that Garcia? Does he have a little bell lock locked in? Double submission holds here. Garcia. Oh, no. Wait a second. They're going for the Blackpool elbows.
Is this a preview of what we'll see on Wednesday? From Danielson to Jericho, Garcia continues on Guevara.
I'm sorry, I'm just kind of watching this right now. Like Daniel Garcia and Bryan Danielson just working over Sammy Guevara right now. Part of me is still expecting a swerve to come in here somewhere. And no, not Swerve Strickland. I'm expecting just a turn from Garcia on Danielson. Oh, nice tornado kick there from Guevara. Standing Spanish fly from Guevara. Back penalty kick there. again, say what you will about Sammy Guevara, but the man is talented as hell in that ring.
Yeah, but Sammy, he's got a lot left going. You can see in his eyes. He wants to
You still suck. Oh my god. Sammy's gonna be working his way up to being the number one heel in AEW. Garcia catch the leg, open hand slap. Pile driver.
that might have done it.
Jericho pulled the leg off of Garcia, but Bryan Danielson, glad I called myself before it happened. Guevara with a couple of forearms right to the face of Daniel Garcia. Big boot there from... Whew! These guys just throwing haymakers of their feet. Danielson and Jericho just going right after each other. And wait a second. Oh, wait a minute. Jeez. Yeah, the table got dented a little bit there from Jericho. But the worst part is that Danielson's back also landed on the Ring of Honor World Championship as well, too. That had to suck. Yeah, that's next Wednesday. Jericho and Danielson. Now it's just Daniel Garcia alone in the ring here with Sammy Guevara. Rising knee strike from Guevara. Guevara looking for the GTH. Oh, he knocked him up with the side of the head there. Oh, but Guevara not done. Guevara going top rope, looking for the 630 senton there. No, shooting star. Garcia got the knees up there, looking for the Red Death or the Dragon Slayer. Dragon Slayer is locked in. That sharpshooter there from Garcia. How long can Guevara hold on to the sharpshooter there? Jericho used the Ring of Honor World Championship on Daniel Garcia there to break up the submission, and Aubrey Edwards never was able to see it. Wait a minute. Oh, man. Have you learned the lesson, Daniel Garcia? This is the ring of Jericho. And let sex gods do it again. And there's the celebration from the rest of the Jericho Appreciation Society. Jericho not happy about having to do it, but, you know, Garcia upset about it. But you know what, man? It's just... The statement remains true for Chris Jericho. Sports entertainers always beat pro wrestlers. Garcia.
Just let me have.
Oh, wait. Damn it.
Hello, welcome to T-Town. Like minimal 40 everywhere. These guys experience testosterone.
I don't need... All right, so I'm going to take a look at online Twitter to see if... to see if anything new happened with to see if anything new happened to see if anything happened with Andrade and Sammy. I'm checking my timeline. I really don't see anything at all. Anything new. I think the only information that we're probably going to get tonight is that an altercation happened. I don't. I don't. I lost track of what I was going to say. I apologize. I really don't think that we're going to get any other information on it. Besides just the fact that that it happened. Someone saying that that Sammy started the fight or initiated the brawl. Whether that's true or not, I really don't know. But honestly, if Guevara is the one who did start the fight, Andrade was just defending himself, then there's absolutely there's no reason why Andrade should have been sent home. Like, I don't know, man. Again, my biggest thing is I don't care. I care who started the fight, but it's just mostly at the end of the day, it's just like people have got to stop fighting each other backstage. Like, AEW is a company that can be a great place to work for, and people are just turning it to shit right now, and that's not okay. It's just, again, your professional wrestlers act like professionals. I personally don't think it's that hard to just sit down and talk with your coworkers. And again, if they needed to have someone by their side to talk things out, Andrade could have brought Roosh or maybe somebody else from backstage. Sammy could have brought, Jericho or Fuego. Whoever he wanted, if they need someone to be with them when they talk to each other to work things out. It really, in my opinion, it could have been resolved so easily. I just don't understand how it's so hard for people to just talk things out. Like, some of these wrestlers, I don't get it, man. Again, I don't work backstage, and I get it. Things can get heated at times, especially on social media, but there's never a need for it to become physical. It's ridiculous. So, but I said everything that I needed to say earlier. Maybe I'll put a timestamp in the description about my rant on Guevara and Andrade if you just want to skip to that to hear about it. I'll search for that when I watch this video to do any editing, but it's just, the show was good. I enjoyed it, but it's just once I received the news about Andrade and Sammy, it was really hard for me to put myself back into enjoying the wrestling. I was able to kind of, enjoy it throughout the most of it, but it's just it wasn't the same, man. It's just, it's sad for me to see this. I love AEW so much. I love the product. I love the action. Some of the storytelling that they're doing there, I think it's a lot of fun. And there's a lot of potential possibilities of, stars for their future. Darby Allin, MJF, just to name those few. And it's just there's so much good that can happen, and yet so much bad is happening right now with the fights that are going on. It's not okay. And again, it's just we just got through CM Punk and the Elite, with their fight backstage, and why, there had to be a fight with Sammy and Andrade. Whoever started it, how do you think that's okay? It's not fucking okay. You see the consequences of the actions of what just transpired with Punk and the Elite, and now you think it's okay to do that? Grow up. And again, grow up does not mean punching someone in the face. You grow up, you talk to them man to man. It's not that complicated. It doesn't have to be that complicated. Okay? It's just, And again, what I'm saying, they're not going to see it, but it's just you and I both know that it's just it can't be that hard to just talk about your problems to the person that you have an issue with. It's just even if you guys can't come to terms on the situation, the best thing to do is say I agree to disagree. I don't know, but I'm an optimist. I always try to find the best solutions possible to any situation. So, but I don't want to talk about it anymore. We've already talked about it earlier. I talked a little bit about it a little bit more when I said I wasn't going to. So this is just a run on. There's nothing more to talk about. AEW itself tonight, I thought it was a good show. Like always, they do a lot of good shows. But man, that just this fucking Andrade Sammy shit, fuck it. Just it's really not okay. And they need to look in this one too, because if Sammy started the fight, he needs to be sent home too. If Andrade was just defending himself, Andrade should be brought back to work and given a public apology by Tony Khan. And by public, I don't mean on screen, but he can do it on social media. But it's just like, I don't even know if you're just defending yourself in a situation like this, are you allowed to be brought back, or do you have to sit this one out until everything gets resolved? I really don't know. But it's just why Andrade was sent home, but not Sammy. That's the thing that kind of, I don't understand, because that's where it makes me feel like, was Andrade the one who started it? I saw someone on Twitter that said, Sammy started it, but that's just one person. I haven't seen any news from like Dave Meltzer or anything like that, but I really haven't checked on social media a little bit. So, but anyways, that's it. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm just going to let everyone else on social media talk about it. I am going to log off from YouTube, social media tonight for the most part. So thank you all for joining in, and thank you all for joining in. Don't forget to super click the subscribe, Coffin Drop the like button, hit a Judas effect in the comment section down below for Chris Jericho, and don't forget to share this video around the world if you so do choose to. That is quite okay with me. And as always, stay elite. Woo.